Testing audio. One more test. Wish I can go up just a small bit here. Is this better? Ooh, that might be too loud. Let's bring it down just a wee bit here. How's this? Well, hopefully that won't be too loud. If it is, let me know. I will turn it down. What's up, Maddie? Thank you for the host, sir. I don't know why the host ain't working. See, there's that one. So, don't exactly know what's going on with the host. But thank you, sir. Appreciate you very much. Happy opening day. So much has went on today. So much. Yankees did win today. I watched that game. That was my boy Luke Voit did some damage, which is what I was very happy about. Trying to remember if I well, that's not what I wanted. Hopefully you guys can just hear me and nothing else. Yeah, Chris Sale is sucking some chodes right now. I don't know what's up with him. It's not that he's not executing. It's just, man, these Mariners. I think they're still riding the wave from Japan. It's the game I'm watching right now. I watched a lot of these games today. Ironically, none of the games that... one of those games were not the Cubs. I could not watch the Cubs game. It was not on any channel. I heard they did win, though, so I'm happy about that. What is up, Michael? I did not watch the Rays game. I watched I watched a lot of games at once if I could help it. I watched the Yankees, Orioles, then I watched the Braves, Phillies, which Harper went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So what else is new? I watched a little bit of the Diamondbacks Dodgers game, which that was a home run fest and a half. I saw the ending to the Brewers Cardinals game. And now I'm watching the Red Sox Mariners. So Reds and Pirates. Yeah, how did that one end? I just saw the 3-run home run by Dietrich. Dietrich. Can't talk. It's the only thing I saw. So we're going to have Tanaka. I think I'm feeling Tanaka. We're going to go to Tanaka tonight. What's up, Third? It's been a while, man. Okay, so that was the game-winning home run, pretty much. Yeah. So let's see. The Cubs won, the Brewers won, Cardinals lost, Reds won, and Pirates lost. So got a lefty on the mound. Okay. Oh, Lord. I forgot they mess up my thing every time. Alright, so what are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? Oh, I know exactly what I want to do here. Eric Crook is going to get the start in DH today. That's what's going to happen. It's only game one, buddy. Only game one. We'll get it figured out. Castillo and Taillon, yeah. They're saying a lot about the Pirates pitching this year. Them and the Rays have got some underrated pitching, allegedly. Dude, should I take out Crook? Or not Crook. No, I'm going to put Crozier at the bottom, actually. Got so much talent here, I don't know what to do. 3 home runs given up by Sale. Did he give up another one? Yep. I'm a little behind on your timing, so right as you said that, I looked at the screen and he gave up another one. Jesus, man. What up, Twisted? Damn ad. See, boys, you're here as well. What's up, gentlemen? I've seen the flagpole at Fenway. Probably got the World Series banner on it, doesn't it? Let's see here. How are we going to do this? I'd like to keep Barrios in, but he does a lot worse against lefties. Darby. Darby's got vision. I like the vision on Darby. This could go either way, really. Man, Sale's getting lit up. He's gonna be gone, man. He's gonna be. This is his last inning. This has got to be his last inning. Malik Smith with a triple, nice. Go say Craig now. Does it really? You gotta be kidding me, right? So stupid. It's like these guys paid them thousands of dollars or something to have their names put in the game. Fucking stupid. If that's true, that's really stupid. Not that I'm calling you a liar. I'm just... so fucking dumb. Here we go. Game 4. World Series. Let's do it. It's our first lefty. Yeah, I was so close to choosing Taillon in the fantasy league I'm in, but I went with Joe Musgrove. I think someone took Taillon before I could get him.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox.
That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Do they mention anywhere? Do they mention anywhere about the Red Sox World Series flag anywhere?
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, good. And I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all.
You got to be kidding me. No, that can't be true. They got to have something there.
It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network. And
that's man, thanks for inflating their egos. Fucking stupid.
Getting close to first pitch here.
That's so dumb, man. What have those guys done? They just stream a game. I stream a game. Where's my fucking flag? I'm just kidding. That would definitely go to my head if they asked me to put my stuff in. Do they remember that 3 of those guys haven't even been around for the last year? And they all of a sudden come back in the new game and they get a banner shit? That's ridiculous. Oh well. Once you're on the inside, you know, I guess you can still not be here for a full season. And
when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in.
I shouldn't let that bug.
He has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Adam Humber will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences.
Look, whatever. You know, I could name 3 of those guys that I'm not going to say their names. I'm not going to confirm or deny if you guys guess. But 3 of those guys haven't even been around last season. Or maybe 3/4 of the season last year. Then they come back and they get that. That's
he
ridiculous.
has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
I'm sure once you have a look here, he'll take out. Well, so it's only 30 minutes. Pretty good. I don't want them upset anymore. Their catchphrase. That's fine. Man, if I was a Boston fan, I'd be insulted. I would honestly be insulted if I was a Boston fan. You're putting those guys' name and catchphrase on a banner that they did 0 effort to win a World Series. You know? Whatever.
Here comes the first pitch.
We know they have favorites. There's the elite group in the MLB The Show community, which everyone hails to as God. Everyone else is just commoners, so we're all part of that group.
The 1-0 home.
It's a shame, really.
1-1 the count now. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch.
Javi Baez homered twice. Yeah, he did. Dodgers hit 8 home runs today.
Hit sharply on the ground. Hurd fields it.
The Yankees made a very comical error on the base path.
For the first out.
Chris Davis started his year striking out 3 times. I felt bad for Davis, man. I think one of those at bats he shouldn't have struck out. Yeah.
First pitch of the at bat on its
Totally
way.
expanded the zone a little bit on Mr. Davis on one of his at bats.
It's ball 1.
Could have been
And set up
3-1
behind the
instead
plate is
of
Joe
him
McDonald
striking
as you
out.
see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has
Matty, I have
to
no
move the
idea.
zone around,
No idea.
usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
I wish they'd let you turn it off or something. Maybe if you tag like San Diego Studios and be like, why? Why am I being forced to look at their trash, you know?
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Can we petition to have my name on the Wrigley Field, somewhere in Wrigley Field next year? 10-year Cubs franchise. Where's my loyalty reward?
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Rodriguez ranging up the middle. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Oh, the base running thing? Yeah. What's up, Amish? Check the foul pole. I don't see it on there from this angle. Oh, hold on.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right.
I don't think it's here. Boy, you should tell Amish that. He will be freaking happy to hear about that, man. Let's see, there's the White Sox. There's the White Sox World Series. That's the show flag. I don't think it would be in the White Sox part. I'm not seeing it, so... Yeah, there's the division titles. There's the American League champs. There's Kid Zone. Nope, I don't see it. I think we're clear here. Man, I could care less about Dr. Disrespect. I really don't give a shit about him anymore. I mean, at all.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Easy take there on the sinker.
We went for first, David. What'd you think about the?
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they
you won't see it until you get up to it.
Every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Oh, it's written on the what? Well, I mean, can't really move up, so. Where's it on the foul pole at? Oh, but you don't have to explain nothing, Amish. You can watch whatever you want, buddy. I'm just really salty about what I heard from BM and Twisted and everybody. I can't really see it. I can't go up, so. I don't think it's here.
Cut fastball misses downstairs,
and
it's 2-0 now.
Are you serious?
Boy, he just looks.
Come on, guys. Jesus. On the foul pole in right field. Are you trolling me here? 'Cause I can cut it out. I can't get upward where I can see. There we go. It would surprise me if it was in every ballpark, you know, I mean. I don't see it on this pole, depending on where you say it is. I can't see the top yet. Maybe if I hit a foul ball that way, I can double check, but. Shout out to Intentional Talk. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think it's there. That's so dumb, though.
Popped him up. Castilla has a play. And that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game.
So stupid. I don't care if they hear me say it. That's so fucking stupid.
A moment here from the south side to take a
that
look
is.
at the Pale Host.
Those guys have done absolutely nothing for this game.
Taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa.
Now, I will be fair. I'll be fair. It's cool for a game studio to reach out to people, give them a chance to put it in the game. Okay, that's cool on their part. But I think they kind of went a little too far. I have a feeling some under-the-table money was handled here.
To try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, if you're a Boston fan, I would be a little question as to why you got amateur guys, you know, amateur people that probably couldn't play baseball in real life to have their name in the middle of where the World Series banner should be.
Some of the new age teams, the shifting,
I don't know. I need to see it. I shouldn't assume until I actually see it.
And a right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Well, yeah, I know, Amish. That's what I said before you got in here. I was like, well, then if that's the case, then I deserve to have a mention in Wrigley Field somewhere, you know.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off.
Go and look at it, then I'll judge, yeah. Fair enough. Now, see, okay, I guess you're right. I guess to be fair, I would have never, ever known about it if you guys wouldn't have told me. So, never would have known about
it. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes.
Dude, I'll take Bartman's seat.
Good waist pitch.
You can put my my Twitch name on Bartman's seat if you want.
Curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again.
I know it doesn't affect the game. Just, it's funny. It's
Out in
funny.
front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Valdez moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Anyway, so how did you guys team? I know some of the answers to this question, but how did your team do today on opening day?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball.
Ooh, look at that slide. That's an animation. Good throw.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside.
Does it really?
Nice base hit.
Bartman's seat had nobody in it. I will say this, though. I do find it funny that they scanned all of these guys, and they didn't even give them good stats. They just gave them, like, minor league potential, if I'm not mistaken.
First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Yeah, 8 home runs. I think 3 of them were even back-to-back.
Throw over to first, just keeping him float.
What up, Cubs fan? Yep. Dude, Jose Barrios looked fantastic. God, did he look good.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
I don't care if the developers are in the game. They made the damn game. You know? I think the developers have every right to be in the game. I'm not complaining about the developers. Hopefully, if that's what I'm coming off as, it's not what I mean. But
now another 0-2.
woo,
Breaking ball called third strike.
79.
The zone for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that.
Buxton got to the
bullpen.
A lot of good stuff, man. The Cubs walked 8 times in their game today. Javi Baez hit 2 home runs. Chris Bryant hit his first home run. Harper went 0 for 3 in his debut with the Phillies. So did Machado. Yelich hit a 3-run homer. Heck of an ending between the Cardinals and Brewers.
First pitch coming, here it is.
That was really
A
good.
little off, and it's
That was
in
a
for
heck of a
ball,
catch by
strike
Kane.
one.
Let's see what else happened today. Fernando Tatis Jr. hit, I believe, 2 home runs today.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, the Red Sox are just a comedy of errors right now, man. Right? I agree with you, Twisted. I think, what's that guy's name that does the roster updates? Sword and Shield or whatever?
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled away.
They're already arrogant little pricks on Twitter. They're like, oh, hey, I bet you know that you can't do this. You're welcome. I just, like, really, it's fucking, shut the fuck up, you know? Congratulations, you're in a game. You know, let's see what you are outside of your lines.
Good swing on its
outside of your lines, outside of the game.
To see another one.
Lester, yeah, Lester looked shaky, but he got the job done.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Ooh, come on, Blue. Where's that?
2 strikes now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he.
I say Rodden and his group make an offer to SDS, saying, "Hey, we make a lot of your stuff. You know, we create these players. If you don't give us some kind of credit, you need to stop using it." You know. I don't know if that would
actually sit work. Back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Wilson Contreras, I did too, unfortunately. I think my team struck out 13 times today, so.
A bouncer to the left side.
I don't mind about strikeouts, though. Strikeouts ain't a big deal. I know I'm going to lead in strikeouts.
First saves an error as the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Still no score.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to name names. Like I said, I'm not going to name names. But there's a couple of those guys that weren't even around last year at all. I never saw them streaming.
Four-hole hitter Jose Melendez.
But
take his first
it's all right. You know, that shouldn't bug me. That honestly should not bug me more than what it does. So I'm going to stop talking about it. Before someone cries on Twitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Melendez is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so
Gold
special
Glove,
is his ability
you know what?
to
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I've never watched Gold Glove.
This is a
I don't know who he
this
is.
does not come down to Pike too often. Even
I honestly don't know who Gold Glove is. I'm not saying that to be a jerk. I really don't know who he is.
That this guy possesses.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
It's a
high fly
that ball hit hard. That ball gonna hit foul.
Corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start
but
the
anyway,
inning instead of foul.
It's happened. Nothing we can do about it. You know, it's fine. It's all good in the neighborhood. Ooh, how about that one? Is that one gone?
Back, and
Did you guys hear the home run call? Listen to the home run call. Jose Melendez, baby.
A solo shot here to left. His second
I bought some home run
of the
calls
series, and the
last
Cubs are
night.
on
I'm going to
the
see if you
board
guys can
first, 1-0.
identify them through the night. If they get used. So.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better
Can't
to
believe
do
he
it
did
with
that
no
from
one on base.
Right
it
side.
stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Where did this come from? Yeah.
Into the box now, Eric Crook.
Another thing I noticed, and I'll just
it's
say this,
fouled
none of
away.
those guys were franchise streamers. I mean, if you're going to say you care about your community, you better care about all of your community. Not just Diamond Dynasty, you know. That's just me.
Wind up and the 0-1.
That's just me. Who cares, right? You know what? Maybe I should do the same thing. Maybe I should just have a subscribers-only chat. And if you don't subscribe, you know, just fuck off, you know. But I'm not that way. I love talking baseball. I legit love talking baseball. You woke me up with the alert. What? The alert? What do you mean the alert?
The 1-2.
I woke you up.
Ball taken low for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out.
Recognize
with
Mills.
Dude,
you have to admit, even Mills doesn't play franchise like I do.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. Michael Love is on deck. No outs, nobody on.
Please be a ball.
And
oh, okay, that was a strike. All right, well, I thought that was a ball.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it
wasn't
outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough
oh, the notification alert.
Even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Michael Love. He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Oh my goodness, what a catch!
Out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Yeah, he does get a little paranoid. I don't doubt he's. I mean, I bet he's a good person. I'm not saying he's not a good person.
In now, Angel Barrios.
I bet he's a great person.
Foul. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
I don't know. He seems like, I don't know, and it's just probably the way we interpret it. It seems like every time someone doubts him on Twitter, he just
into the windup.
I don't know. Almost help me out here. What am I looking for?
Heading out towards shallow right.
What word am I looking for here?
There, base hit.
He gets a little too defensive, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully I'm just saying the right word.
Into the box now, Andy Carter. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh yeah, Amish is locked.
Side, but it's going to be a
he's locked an intense conversation with him and Shelfie before, man. I saw those conversations. I'm just like, why are you getting mad? He just disagrees with you. You know, I forgot what the conversation was with you and Shelfie.
Well below the zone.
I was just like, what's his deal? You know, what's his deal? It's like you disagree with him, and they get all pissy. Oh, you must not know your sport. You can't do as good as me. I'm sounding bitter, man. Bitter, bitter, bitter.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Oh yeah, it was about Harper. Look, man.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's
run
full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here.
I don't think he used foul language.
So
credit to him. He didn't use foul language.
He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Please don't call this a strike. Okay, good.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a
You're not
result,
wrong.
That'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
At the plate, William
letting all the negatives drop.
All over the place. 2 on,
look, man,
2 out,
I'm not
course,
convincing you
inning
anything.
number 2.
I'm just saying what I think about him. You know?
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's all.
Popped him up.
I'm not saying he's a bad person.
Over to his right. And that
It's like I know one of my flaws. I sometimes come off as an asshole, and I don't mean to. It's just how it comes off. You know, I don't deny that. I don't deny that at all. Yeah, Harper went 0 for 3. He had 2 strikeouts. And I think a walk? I think he walked. And to his credit, Harper did work both of those at bats. So
first pitch of the at-bat.
It was more of Julio Teheran getting the best of him than Harper looking bad. Harper did not look bad in his at-bat.
Behind 0-2 now.
Huh. What? Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in
Let's
front.
invite whoever.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as
I would
a
like for you to
strikeout
message
and a
me just to be sure I think I know who you're talking about.
Striding forward now is the DH. Luis
I'm still trying to get Peter Moylan.
ready with the first pitch. Here it
Because
comes.
sometimes my Twitch chat list doesn't show everyone, so
Second
I honestly
inning,
don't know
the
who you're
Cubs
talking
lead this
about.
one early 1-0.
Oh, I'm sorry, Twisted. I'm sorry. I love you, Twisted. You know I love you, right?
Now
I cannot hate
1-0.
Twisted. I cannot hate
He's looked
Twisted.
at for the first strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back
Ah, okay.
fastballs,
I got you.
And that one was able to find
Yeah,
the
okay.
zone.
That's who I thought you were talking about. That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah, Machado went 0 for 3. Machado struck out on 3 pitches, so Bumgarner played him like a
High
fiddle.
fly ball out to
be
straightaway
honest with
center.
ourselves here.
Crozier has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Coming in for your better headsets, you know, it sounds so muffled and quiet. You
At
getting
the
that setup
plate,
put together?
Rodriguez.
Oh, okay, so Tatis Jr. hit a 2-run home run. He did not have 2 home runs. Is that right? Every time I try to double check myself, I catch the end of the statement. So
He's ready. Here's the
I
first
think it was
offering.
1 2-run home run.
0-1 the count.
Vlad's not up yet. Vlad is still in the minors. He's probably going to be down there until April.
The 0-1 pitch.
Tatis Jr. hit a home run.
Fouled off.
And I don't know about Eloy. I keep saying Elroy. I have no idea about him. I don't know what he did.
To short. Nam is up with it.
Whew.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of
Truck
our
just ran into a
nation's young
car.
minds
Oh
and
my God.
future leaders here in attendance.
Be careful, Twisted.
Yikes.
Go check on those
Don't
people.
touch that remote. More on MLB Network
hell?
right after this. Coming to the plate now, Peter.
Yeah, he did make the
He got
roster.
on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to.
I wouldn't
put it
be
on the ground.
surprised
That's
if
part of
one
what
day
makes
while
him
I'm streaming there's a
successful.
wreck.
One ball, no strikes to
You
count.
guys will probably hear a wreck right outside my window
Now
here.
the 1-0.
Like, honestly, this way of me, just off camera, is a window, and right outside that window, maybe 20 feet, is an intersection. So, if there's a wreck there, you'll hear it.
So in now for Chicago, William
By his own
Darby.
pace, his break the season seems like season home run record. Hey, you know who else is? Tim Beckham. Tim Beckham.
First offering on its way.
He has
Lifted out
2 home
towards
runs as
straightaway
well.
Center field. Moving under it, Romero, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
He must be new here. Yeah, he's in the show, I believe. He's not in my franchise, but I know he's in the game.
Chris Valdez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside.
At work today, you were being a
1-0.
moron. Uh-oh. And, what a swing of that. What was your story to support this, statement?
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
I had 12 strikeouts today. Woohoo! I'm on a rampage.
Leading off the inning, Elvis Castillo. As they'll
man.
look to get something going here
Adam
and
Jones
even
also
this
hit a
game
home
up.
run, and I did not use him today. It's a darn shame.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I had those. I have one maybe every day.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Castilla, a 36-year-old veteran. He's
I was
in his
leaving
third
for
season
Florida.
as a
Oh,
major
well,
league
I mean,
player.
Not want to get that canceled then. The work proposal. Not
Now the 2-0
vacation.
is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. I have a feeling somebody did something else. Yep. Whenever BM says something, I look to my screen. Because he's slightly ahead of me.
Here now the 2-2.
Man, they are getting
Is a
shellacked.
wave and a miss. He struck
Shackled.
him out.
Shellacked. Whatever.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind.
Remember,
2-0
man,
to start the
it's not
at-bat.
over yet.
That's
Believe it
a
or not, they
pretty
still
bad
have to go
place
through that
be, but
bullpen.
Then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Oh, yeah, so, you think that went well? Think the job interview went well?
Into the box, Jack Hurd.
See, this is what happens when
as
I
he
talk
takes a
about stuff
called
that doesn't
strike at the
matter.
knees.
I
It's
forget to ask
0-1.
the questions that do matter, like Amish's job interview today.
1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Speaking of
The
bullpen,
lineup top
we don't
to
have
bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Ready on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away,
today.
and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Woo!
Is a call, third strike down in the zone.
78 on the curve.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why.
Your
That was a
lieutenant
good
got it. What
change of
happened out
speed
there,
for the
bud?
strike out there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
The only player I have playing right now is D. Gordon, by the way.
Stepping in now, Lee Romero. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
There's fielded the ball clearly. Time to look at my screen. Ah, that did look good. good.
Now a
Boy, his
swing
White's
and
like
a miss.
swinging at everything.
Things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh man, he just tied him up and knocked.
Had to run into a car. Yeeks. But nothing that.
Here's the 0-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0.
Giants is now following. Thank you, Giants. Are you the same Giants or are you a different Giant?
You
got so many Giant friends. What's up, buddy?
He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey man, we all do that. We all feel like we have to get as much information in there as possible.
This is on the ground over to first.
Plenty of time.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Giants with the what? Oh, you're the same Giants. I don't know. I don't know either. You must have accidentally deleted me or something. What's up, man? How you doing?
Crook, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again. Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a
Amish
game.
did.
I hate
I
to
did
see the
not.
umpire get in his head right now.
I did not, sir.
Smoked
Knock
on the
for
ground
Crook.
up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Get and add 2 minutes. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know why ads play, man. I don't want him to play. I don't make money off this. I just do it for fun. It is the Giants, the only real Giant. That should be his name, the only real Giant.
Into the box now, Michael Love. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Stupid
Comes
Purdue.
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
There you go, Baez. Cubs win 12-4 today. Atta baby.
The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Ooh, Chris Davis of the A's hit a monster home run today.
Now the 2-0 home.
Why did I swing at that?
Popped up. Humber with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Right. I would have changed my PlayStation tag too.
Angel Barrios. He singled his last time up. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing.
Yeah, I know it, man. Cashner just...
First pitch of the at-bat.
Cashner just can't
and
look
he takes
good.
a pitch that's ruled a
You know,
strike
and I hate
at
it
the
for him.
knees.
He just
Pretty
can't.
liberal strike zone there.
He just
It's
can't look
0-1.
good.
Crook is off at first with 2 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing.
Salt Lake City Giants. I like that, man.
A 1 pitch on its way.
That is a good
And
name.
he fouls this one off.
Counted.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
I watched a little bit of his stream today.
Still no balls and 2
in the
strikes.
time that Leo wasn't occupied with me. Leo really wanted to play with him, play by himself today.
The 0-2 once more. This is skied
He made a
into the
joke
air,
saying,
straight
"Could I
away
restart
center.
my franchise?" And I was like, I don't care, do it, man. I didn't see nothing.
This one away, and that ends the inning.
I didn't type that, but when he asked that, I was like,
they hold a 1-0 lead.
You should, if you want to. Yeah, I saw Hess pitch, man. That was a nasty strikeout he did of Aaron Judge. That was just filthy.
How did they get to him here?
You made Judge look. He's still teething. He's still chewing on stuff, but I wouldn't consider it teething. I think he just chews on stuff because he likes to chew on stuff. We start potty training next week. We're going to try to get a jump start on it.
To go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Line toward the alley in left center.
Drop down for a hit.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
What's up, Oblivion? How you doing?
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them.
Yaka Bonus?
Leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now.
He got such a good jump there.
He swings and lines it to left.
Boy, this game is really aggressive on hit and runs.
In for the first out.
Yucca.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Billy Lucy. 0 for 1 for him here in this
back-to-back Stanley Cups, but we needed to blow it up. Missed the playoffs this year. Reattached. Oof. I know, man. I'm worried that my team's going to be blown up at the end of this year.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short.
Depends on what a double play. Depends on who signs where, you know.
Just like that, this side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. They're down 1-0.
Do we really want to do that? I don't think we should do that this week. I think we should do it next week because this week is opening week, you know. Oh no, let's ask Ray, and he could be our deciding vote. Trust in Theo. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't mean the real Cubs. I don't know what the real Cubs are.
Here it comes.
I meant my team. I meant my team. I set my MLB The Show 19 tomorrow, so Saturday is going to be all-day baseball. Oh, did you just get it, Oblivion? It's fine. It really rewards patience. It seems like it really rewards patience now, more than ever.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
What's this coming out tomorrow? What's up, Skim, by the way? How you doing, bud? It came out on Tuesday. They had a Monday night release for it, but it technically came out Tuesday.
Hurd over to his left.
How are you, dude?
And that's the first out of the
Hopefully you're having a good day today.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
This is your Andy Green. You want me to do it here?
So that was an easy.
You want me to invite him here?
Well executed pitch there.
We can invite him here if you want.
In now, William Nam. He swings and hits
Ray, get in here.
Off to the right and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
What team should you pick? You should do the Orioles. Start with your team. That would be the first team I do.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
They play against Detroit, 10 innings, 2-0 loss. Yeah, our buddy Ray was there for that.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
The president didn't throw the... No, of course not. Trump's not an American president.
Fouling it away. Do not
no, he did.
The third.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone.
I would like to try to do all 30 teams. Trust me when I say this, Skin. Trump might be our president, but he does not represent anybody.
If he was able to work
Okay.
himself on base, you got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
On Ken Griffey Jr.'s game? Why to swing at that?
A bouncer to the left side.
Ooh,
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Milwaukee are the Dayas. The Doyas. Hey, Twisted,
So the batting order
dude, it's
turns
fine.
over
I
now.
don't care if
Set
you
to
voted
go.
for him.
Peter
We're not having a
Crozier,
political
0 for
discussion
2
on the
his
screen.
line thus far.
That's fine if you like him.
Here comes the first pitch.
Um,
And a ball 1-0.
Marco Gonzalez with
Bases
the ball.
are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball, no strike
Oh,
count
yeah.
to the Cubs center fielder.
Yep, that's a balk, all right.
That's where
Jesus
he wants
Christ,
that
what
sinker
happened?
to end up, but that was a nice job of
What
laying
happened?
And there's the first strike.
Looked like he just
2-1.
tripped or something. No, not you, Skin. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, he did not throw out the first pitch today. Sorry. He did not throw out the
2-1.
first pitch.
Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I love Matty and his caps. You're good, Skin. I'm
Now the
sorry.
2-2.
I didn't mean to make that
High in
sound
the air and drifting
harsh.
out to
I'm just
shallow
full of
center.
salt and vinegar
Romero
tonight, am
has
I?
it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0.
Dodgers have got home runs today. They did. Cubs walked 8 times. Lorenzo Kane make a heck of a catch.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's
Anyway.
Heidi Watney.
Twisted.
Well, Matt, I
Oh,
had
hold
a
on.
chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense
I got it.
with their
Listen to Heidi.
manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of
I
their
gotta listen to
at-bats right
Heidi,
now.
man.
He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Teeth. Teeth. So, hey, Twisted, what are you doing, not this Sunday, but next Sunday? I believe that's, what day is that? That is April 7th. What are you doing April 7th? Yeah, you're right, BM. It does. It does.
First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Nothing from what you can think of. Oh, no, you're fine, man. Would you like to be
set, and
our
the
guest on the
0-1.
podcast on the
And he gets
7th
a
of
piece
April?
of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit
Talk
out in
about your
front on that
Orioles. Talk
breaking
about the
ball
season
right
so
there.
far.
The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled away.
Boom. There you go. We have a guest. Easy peasy. No pressure, man. We casual.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Do I still have that Trump swear jar? As a matter of fact, I gotta show you something. Okay. So, okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can fit this by cameras, but best I can. I don't have a Trump swear jar, even though I should. But me and Vanessa made this like before Trump was president. This was a long time ago. And then at the very top of this jar, I don't know if I can get it in the camera here the best I can, says Donald Trump. It's like, you know, when you're this rich, you're Donald Trump. But It says like broke, lower middle class, upper middle class Donald Trump. Change my cut screen. What? Yeah, but that was way before Trump was even running for president. That was like 2012, maybe. What, you mean go to my intermission screen? I can make that a swear jar, I guess. I should have Elon Musk, yeah. Change your cute screen. I don't... What are you talking about? I didn't add anything to my intermission screen, if that's what you're asking. Change to big screen, you knucklehead. To make you show it. Oh. Well, I don't know if I have that anymore. I actually don't have a full screen. I need to change that. I need to change it. I don't have a full screen. I'm sorry. Remind me next stream and I'll show it off. Started the second jar. No.
Trying to send him packing for the
I think we
second
made that as a
time,
joke, though.
and it's fouled away.
This is long before Trump was running for president. Long before. Like we didn't live in the house. We still live in apartments. We both had old jobs.
The 0-2 once more is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Broke out the sweep.
But I think Elon Musk will be the. If it's going to be an Elon Musk jar, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up with money, pennies of course, and I'm going to send it to outer space. That's what I'm going to do. I do, yeah. I don't have just a full screen webcam.
Set to deal on a ball and two
I need to
strikes.
do that.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to let
I knew I
off,
was
and it's
missing
back
something.
to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he'll finally just
I'm not gonna
him
lie, I
down
haven't
as
been
this
paying
one
attention.
Swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Well, you
Gotta
should
get
put me
better
in Wrigley
by the
Field.
time
I'm
it
not even
got
paying
there,
attention.
It had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with
Man,
that pitch.
what a day. Been a busy day.
Into the box, Luis Nunez. He grounds it sharply to third.
I like this camera angle. I like this angle a lot better. I'm getting used to it.
Coming to the
Still
plate
catching
now,
up with Chad.
Jeff Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the first
Chat's slowing
offering.
down.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's done a great job
So
on
we
the
need
hill throughout this
to,
game. And
Amish,
it's
I
something to
guess
be proud
you're
of
going to get in
anytime
contact
you
with
can pitch a
Twisted
good game in this
about
ballpark, especially when
you
it's
know,
not your home
how we do
ballpark.
things, or
He's
what do you
set.
think?
Here's the
How are we
0-1.
gonna handle that?
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Camden Yards. Hey, it's 8-4 Mariners, not Red Sox. Like I said, man, the Mariners don't have a bullpen. They got the Mookster.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. To his right, Darby. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here.
Man, I'm
We're
such a
through
low-scoring
5 here
team.
At the ballpark. It's the Cubs 1
That ain't funny.
and the White Sox nothing. Now at the plate, William Darby. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way.
And
And
be
a
more
strike
patient.
called at the knees, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive.
You
I can
iron
only
it
think
out.
of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all
It'll be
over
fun.
the gas, or I am allowed the
We
opportunity
enjoy
to sit
having
on something
people on.
without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Because I'm getting the notifications.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Valdez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Corey Guerin. I was wondering where that guy went. He's feeling shot.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either.
Fun.
It's 2-0.
So mark your calendar, sir.
Wow,
April
not
7th.
a great spot to be
We
in
look
right
forward
now.
to having you
2-0
on.
to a
Should be all
great
three
hitter
of us
like
that
this.
day.
This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher, and if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors
Yeah.
so far for the Cubbies.
Okay. We'll schedule him in. How's that?
Fouled off.
It's not like our schedule is booked, but we will schedule him in. We don't have guests every week, but regardless, it'd be nice. Does this game have historical teams? It does have historical players, and I guess if you look at the created player vault or whatever, you could
Something
put
has
the
to
team
give.
together.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Please say I didn't go.
Now here's a check swing, and they
Yeah, it
appeal
does
down
have
to
some
first.
stadiums.
No
It does
swing.
have some
So that's ball
players.
4.
And
I'm sure there's a way
manager's
you
just
can
fine
make
with
a
that.
team,
it's
but
better to battle a slugger like
think there'd
that
be a
to the end
little,
and end up walking him than serving one up.
yeah, exactly. That's the word I was looking for. Roster. You'd have to find historical rosters.
Jose
Thank you,
Melendez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what
There's
he did
programs
back
that
in
let
the
you play as
second
historical
inning.
players.
Flash it back
Babe
to take
Ruth
another look at
is
his
one.
solo home
There's
run
got to
that
be a
helped
Ricky
get this
Henderson one at some
offense
point if
rolling.
there's not one already. But
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going
They
his
have
way
boss
right
teams
there has
in this
anything
game.
to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Just off the outside that time,
Oh, this
laid
ought to
off
be
for
good.
a ball.
there's a knock.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Eric Krug.
What just happened there? What the fuck just happened there? What just happened? What was this about? What? What's he doing? What? What? Okay. Alright. That was interesting. Oh, Lord. I mean, okay. I don't know what happened there. That was just funny to me. I was so confused.
First pitch coming. Here it is. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
What the fuck? Oh, I love that. The only way it could have been bad is if he hurt himself.
On its way is pitch number 75. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Ridgeway.
I want to test his arm.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Glitch report. Sorry, I'm not a popular streamer. They won't take it seriously. So, guys, I got to ask you, was that a block or a charge? Someone's got to clip that and call it block or charge for me. I'll have to go back and do it, I think. Oh, Lord.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, funny. The pitch. And he fouls this one.
Never seen that before.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And 1-1.
Isn't that the thing going around on Twitter now? Blocker charge.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes
can't get that run home.
Guys can't touch you, and you're just punching everyone out. But
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple.
Still only 1 run.
On top, 1-0.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! This game cannot end 1-0.
So stepping in, Elvis Castilla. He'll start things out in the 6th
Boom.
for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Come on, D. Get another hit for me, buddy. Need my average to go up.
Either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Tanaka's still cruising, man.
First offering on its way. And he starts him out with
Velocity
a strike
down.
on the outer half. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far.
How much does
you
D
can
Gordon
just see
weigh?
he's
Like
awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
I'm always flabbergasted
high in
how
the
small
air
he
out
is.
towards shallow right. Barrios is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Boom, tough acting Tanaka.
Ready now, Jack Hurd. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
And I'm not saying that to
now,
make fun
he's
of
got
him.
to
It's
bear
just like,
down.
I can't believe
he
how
gets the
small
2
he
strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hit softly down the line at first. Ready with the 0-1
take
pitch.
a break here.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. Woo! All right, I'm back. It's not gonna work, is it? All right, what do we got going on here? Somebody sent me something. Anyway. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna update those. I'm trying to figure out how to get me some screenshots.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2
so I can update those slideshow.
Recalled on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
That was Leo telling me good night. He's going to bed. So. It's my boy.
Into the box now, Lee Romero, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Now here's a guy.
Up the middle. Nam comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox.
You run Twitch on the app, full screen on
short end of a
PlayStation 4.
1-0
I could
score.
do that, I guess. I guess that might work.
Back here on the south side of Chicago. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Michael Ambrose is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
I don't know. I think I know a way to try to do it. It's gonna be really
So digging in now,
I think I know how.
Barrios. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Oof.
No balls and a strike to count.
That was my pitch already. I missed it.
A ball and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that.
Ooh, the Mariners are threatening again.
That, but if it were a little lower, he
Man,
can
Santana
and will
Beckham
make you
good.
pay big time.
The 1-1. Line
There's
drive
a
to
knock.
left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside.
Yeah, I just need the
half
actual
of plate right
screenshot.
there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll.
I don't
He
need the
fights it off
actual,
the other way.
Yeah, you tip your
I don't
hat to
need
the
anything
pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Andy Carter. He offers at it and hits it in the
One
air
pitch,
to left.
Carter.
Rodriguez comes in a few steps as he
Pause
hauls
the
it
Twitch
in
and
for the
snap.
first out.
Is there a capture screen on Twitch anywhere? I know there's clip, but I don't know if there's a screenshot thing on Twitch. Is there?
Ready once
If there
again,
is, I'm just really
William
stupid. and I
Nam.
don't know where it is.
From the stretch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter
happened?
at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and
Ouch.
getting ahead.
Carnacion's got hit.
In there. Strike
Right
2.
on the hand. Yee boy.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and they're
Man, just can't hit. I just cannot hit when runners are on base. I just can't do it.
On the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat. When you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go
I got a
down
way I
on
can try to
only
do it.
3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Peter Crozier fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yeah, Blake Snell got ripped apart today, gave up 5 runs.
Hoping to send him packing.
Beautiful
Pitch
jump.
on its way. Pitch
There's
outside.
Barrios at a stolen base.
Sails
Bet you
a
didn't
bit,
see
and
that
he will
coming.
get into second base as the tying run.
He picked
That's
a
not the
good
tying
pitch to
run,
on
Game.
at that
That's
time,
not the tying
and it
run.
really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to
Think
catch
we're already
and throw
ahead.
on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
The set and the 1-2 hit softly on the ground at third.
Oof.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand
I was gonna see this.
1-0. Digging in now, Chris Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1.
All right,
they need
let's
to
get
do
our
is get this
bullpen warming
leadoff
up.
guy, and they're an extra
We're
base
gonna have
hit
a
away
very
from
short
tying this
leash
thing
for
up.
Tanaka. You guys have seen him for the 3rd time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Valdez has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Encarnacion got hit on the wrist, but I don't think he got taken out.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Ridgway.
Man, Seattle looks like such a nice town. City, not a town. It's a city.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with
Just
all
looked
of
like a
his pitches.
2-seamer just ran in on Encarnacion, just hit him right on this part of his hand. So hey, what the heck? Did Tatis not hit a home run? Myers got both RBIs today? How were they saying Tatis
It's
hit a
swung
home
on
run?
and hit in the air toward the line and right. Barrios is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Oh yeah, T-Mobile Park, yeah.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Billy Lucy. He
It looks
comes
good,
in
though, I
0
gotta
for
admit.
2 thus far.
Gotta admit, man, both Oracle Park and T-Mobile Park, good names.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
68 pitches,
A little
he's already
quick
in
on
the
that
hour.
swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on.
God, those
High in the air and drifting out to
towels
shallow
behind
center.
home plate distract
Darby
me, man.
has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Can't live without him,
1,
can't
2,
destroy
3
him.
go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0.
Alright, that's it for Tanaka. Very solid work, sir. Let's turn it over to the bullpen, shall we?
Ted Kaiser has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Spoilers, he's on 3-0 on my game.
Leading off
So,
the inning,
now that I know what's
William
fixing to happen.
Darby, as they'll look for some added insurance before
Ooh,
the
that
bottom
could've been a
half of the
strike.
inning.
That could have been a strike. Oh man, I can't bring in Easel. He's already been used. I would love to bring in Easel, but I can't. We're going to bring in Delgado here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Telling you, man, that World Series hangover. Red Sox are feeling it.
Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
I would like to I think if me and Vanessa chose one place to live, it would be Seattle or around Seattle. Not necessarily in Seattle.
Lays off 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Oh, okay, yes. I do remember
Walks are
now.
never
Yes,
good,
yes,
but
yes.
they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
That's another reason I'm not using him.
Full count, here it comes. Hit hard
Ooh,
back
good
up the
play.
middle.
Good play.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees.
Man, I wish I
He
would have had
stayed
Healy
through
on
it,
my
was able to
team
drive
this
it for
year.
a base hit.
No, I've never been to Seattle, man. I've never been to Seattle. I've never been anywhere. I'm as
Into the box, Chris.
I'm as shut in as you can get,
He's a bit
man.
tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
I'm as
No
shut in
hits
as
to
you
this
can get.
point.
I live in Georgia, and I'm fixing to go see North Carolina for the first time in May. So that ought to give you a little hint.
Now a fastball off the plate.
Michael
away,
Renzen played
ball and a
center
strike.
field. Yeah, he played
Darby
center field,
aboard
right?
here at
It was
first
good.
with nobody out.
I guess since he wasn't registered to pitch, he could do that.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Those dives get me so scared. Yeah. I'm nervous about making dives too. I've had 2 players hurt from diving before.
High
Ooh, that
fly
ball hit hard.
out
That
to
ball
straightaway
stung.
center. Romero has
As a matter of
feed on it.
fact,
He's got
Joe
it one
or
away.
Andy Carter, my backup catcher, he got hurt after his very first
Tight ball
at bat
game
of the
so
season.
far. 1-0
And he was
score
on
as we
the
take a look at our
disabled list
starter
for 2
comparison.
months.
Both
And I
guys
forgot
have
what it was
given
for.
Excellent performances to this
But he took a swing, and I think he got like a double or something, and he slid, and he hurt his foot.
Digging in, Jose Melendez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. 1-0 fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Then last season before the playoffs, my right fielder, Angel
Not
Barrios,
close. It's 2-0.
hurt his shoulder
Well,
diving
both of
for
those
a
balls have been inside,
making
so
a play
if
in the
I'm hitting,
outfield.
I'm looking for something I
So,
can get my
I
arms
understand
extended
those
on.
diving
Probably
concerns.
won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's
Meant
2-1.
to check my swing there.
Hey,
I
I get
cannot
it. You're
check
all
my
in
swing in this
fastball.
game.
You're pulling the trigger
really
at
can't.
almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower
Ooh,
his
Beckham's
sights.
up. Bases loaded for
Runners
Beckham.
on first with 1 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, got an infield single.
Eric Crook is on deck.
Eye on the ball, yes sir. You're right, eye on the ball.
The 3-1 is
There's a
to
rock.
left, a base hit, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Thanks, coach. You guys got to keep me in line sometime.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity.
Look at that exit velocity
from
from Melendez. 111. That a baby.
Ronaldo Estrada gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone.
So Ohtani is going to be useless. I think there's certain stipulations, though. We covered that on the podcast 2 weeks ago. There are certain stipulations to the rule, but I can't remember what those stipulations are. But like, it's gonna make Ohtani kind of useless in some ways, because he can only register as a pitcher or as a hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken.
No more Travis Wood in left field. Shout out to that. I know, right? Oh, I hated that. Pedro Strop in left field. No more of that either. It's a shame.
In there, and it's even at 1.
It's either that or like the pitcher has to throw a certain amount of innings, right?
The 1-1 home is swung on and
we'll have to go back and clarify, I think.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I should have pitch hit for Crook because he's not very good against righties. He's definitely a lefty guy.
Close there, but he doesn't.
Crook is definitely a DH hitter.
Well,
that's why I'm kind of on the fence. I want to keep him because he has such power, man. So we could look at his stats real quick. And, oh God, where is, yeah, see, we could look at his stats. As you can see, he's not really strong on fielding or speed, but, he does really well against lefties. Doesn't do very well against righties. Has good vision, good discipline. He's good durable. Like, he's got good durability, I should say. Doesn't play any secondary positions. Not a lot of speed, excuse me. And not a lot of fielding. But, I don't know. He's either a bench player or just a bona fide DH against lefties. So, I don't know. I've been wanting to keep him, but at the same time, I just don't know how much I'm going to use him, you know? Here we go, 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch.
Foul ball, do it again.
Trying to get there.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another full count pitch home.
Swung at that. That was my bad. That was not on him.
It's been a really
that was not on
this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping up now, Michael Lowe. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him.
Look at that, man.
His guys are looking for
Look at that World Series. 297 with 7 home runs. I don't think he's hit 7 home runs, but he has in the postseason. That is not his World Series numbers. That is not accurate. Come on, SDS. You got to fix the simple stuff.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
I'm not a crook.
2 men are on with 2 men
No,
out.
my first 2 emotes are going to be a desk hit.
That's inside.
Like, you know, for frustration.
Great chance right here as a hitter.
And the other one's going to be the W flag,
He's trying
probably.
to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's
you got to figure out how to
rip
make those.
And rip it.
2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, this is hit high.
Oh
and
boy.
deep out to left.
Nope. At the warning track.
Rodriguez
False alarm.
retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0.
Yeah. I just don't know how to do the emote
Brian
stuff.
Delgado
So
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
I'll
of the
pay
eighth.
someone money to do it. I just don't want to pay him $25. You know. It's kind of steep. $25 for
Leading
one
off the
emote.
inning, Bo Cordero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a fastball's in there for
98
strike one.
there. One thing I've noticed with my franchise, or at least my presentation, you know, below the score box, you know, sometimes they show the pitchers and the batter. You know, like the batter's 0 for 4 and the pitcher's throwing this many
The
pitches.
0-1.
I've never gotten that
That's
under
in there,
my
and he's deep in the hole now.
scoreboard.
0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's
Why
coming
am I so
back in there
hungry?
or going breaking stuff down and away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Why am I so hungry?
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Here's a looping fly ball
I
out
believe
to
made
right.
contact with that.
Darby ranging into the outfield. He's there and
Oh, it
records
doesn't show with
the first
MLB
out.
Network.
The Cubs are
Okay,
into their
well, that would
bullpen
explain
now
that.
as
I
they
get a
run
lot of
final
MLB
numbers
Network
for their
games.
starter, and he really delivered
Because I'm
a
in the playoffs.
fantastic
Duh.
postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in.
Thank you,
from
BM,
start to
for
finish.
clarifying
This is
that
the
for me.
kind of outing you hope for every
I will
time
go
you
find my
out there.
helmet.
So I
Oh my
think
God.
he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than
By the way, I
impressive
forgot
swing
that
there to start
Delgado,
the at-bat.
I
It's
think he's a
0-1.
free agent at the end of the year as well. So we got to find a way to get him some money.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him on his
Pretty good. He's going to be
1-1.
30 by the time
Kind of an interesting
2029
pitch call
starts.
there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Popped him up. Carter is under it.
yeah.
He hauls it in without any trouble,
Thanks, man.
and there are two away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence
Ooh,
of it
there you go,
right
guys.
there.
That exciting
1-0
game.
our score,
1-0.
as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line
We're
score
just
to
sweating
this point.
bullets right now. Pretty big game, though. Sox tie it up. We got a
Jeff
brand new
Rodriguez.
series. Best 2 out of 3. We win this, we're 1 game away.
First offering on its way.
And that will be tomorrow night.
Strike taken,
So,
good bender on the outside there.
regardless, game 4. Or no, I'm sorry, game 5. Game 5. Yes.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Game 5 will be tomorrow night.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know what? I'm thinking
He's
about
gonna have to
making it
make
very
adjustment on that
special.
slider away. He can't just
So.
make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the
98.
plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
7 fingers. 7 dingers, I'm assuming you meant to put. 12 games, yeah.
Bases are empty
Mookie's
here with
good.
2 men out.
Mookie be solid, huh? I like 7 fingers better. Twisted's back. What's up, Twisted?
The 1-2.
Boy,
Count
do
still
those
at
towels
1-2.
like distract you guys? Because they distract me. I must admit.
Now another 1-2. And another
Oh
foul
God, that hit
ball.
Joe in the foot. Please don't beat or Andy. Hit Andy in the foot. Don't be hurt. I want another. I've thrown 4 of those.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
So did the cowbells.
Being a really tough out right now. Not
I can't wait to
will
start
battle
another
like
season.
this with 2 outs and nobody on.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up
Raising the
foul.
playoffs. What? Reporter 1, that was your first at-bat here since 5:23. Did you hear the crowd? Byron Buxton. Oh, I know. I got that on a sheet of paper. I know I'm locked in. Anything else on the sheet of paper? There's a lot on the sheet of... What? I don't know.
Now another 2-2.
I don't speak Buxton.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Oh, God. I just realized who was hitting.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
None of that makes sense. Apparently, Buxton has a very good sheet of paper. I mean, that's the only thing I can get out of that.
The 2-2 one more time.
Woo! There we go.
Strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains.
He's locked in. Maybe he meant to put, like, maybe he meant, like, I wrote down when my last at-bat was, which was May 23rd. You know, maybe he's using that for motivation? I don't know. I don't know that one.
Striding in to start the 9th, Angel Barrios, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left.
Oh, good catch.
Rodriguez is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch.
Maybe?
And he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it.
He
in
sounds like a
direction
twin,
that
that's for sure,
resulted
not
in a
calling
leadoff
him
hit.
Gastone. How passive-aggressive of you.
Into the box now, Andy Carter. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Man, I must admit, I don't know what I'm going to do with Carter.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time.
He's still got 4 years on his contract, but he's just not improving. I don't want to send him down either.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Cordero right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, wow. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Stepping in, William Nam. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. One ball,
Dang.
1 strike to count.
Freaking autocorrect.
That's popped up.
Man.
Lucy has room in
What a
foul
rough inning.
territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
All right, D, give me another hit, buddy. All right, here we go.
Lonnie Mitchell
Here's the tree.
comes out of the bullpen to shut
St. James
things down
Paxton's
here
the
in
only
ninth.
big maple.
leading off the inning.
All right, we're gonna make
Elvis
one
Castilla
more
as they'll look to get
substitution
something
here.
going here and even this game up.
We're going to bring in Watkins behind the plate.
Mike Watkins is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
The tree.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Go check the flagpole. Emo idea tree? Man, I would if he wasn't so close to retirement, you know? We could make one of the emotes like a stone wall and be like, let's hold our own. You know, let's defend this run.
And there's one gone.
We'll go check that flagpole.
Ready now for the White Sox. Jack Hurd. He'll swing it from the left side.
I guess I can.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the
really
ball in play.
interest me,
More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Now an off-speed pitch gets
Actually, I
the
probably
outside.
can't.
It's
I
a
gotta
cold strike.
get to bed. Oh. Back to work in the morning.
Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Dude, my autocorrect has just been
Bases are
such a
empty,
pain
one
in my
man out.
arse.
Slap hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third.
I didn't know
as
we
he
had the
takes
shift
it for
on
the
for him.
second out.
%, being drunk, huh? Oh my God, is Andrew Heaney hurt again? I feel so bad for the Angels.
Standing in now, Lee Romero, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Game's not over yet.
Misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Dustin Pedroia returns April 9th. Sweet. How long will he stay healthy?
Down the first baseline.
Oh,
oh, and he can't come up with it.
All right. Here we go.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And it's fouled away.
Got really good contact. I don't want to throw a fastball there. I just don't. I don't want it. He struck him out. We'll take that.
This one is over.
We will take that. Just in time, Matty, for the win.
In baseball these days, both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Woo! So our pitching has held up again, man. 1 run. I'll tell you this, man. You definitely feel more pressure to keep a 1-run lead in this game than compared to 18. I feel that way anyway. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, and then you would all emote. Subscribers would be all
this
emote.
One
yeah.
definitely a low-scoring affair as we get.
I'm not worth subscribing to, so I wouldn't do it. I don't have anything. Like, I don't have anything to reward people that subscribe, so don't do it. Don't gift. I appreciate them, but don't gift. I don't have anything to reward you guys with, so. 197
and
from
fellas,
200.
when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly
Albert
did.
Tanaka. That could have been his last performance in a Cubs uniform.
Right. Some guys just
You never
seem
know.
to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series. While
I like
other
Tanaka,
guys
man. I
fade
really
into the
do. I just don't know if I
background.
want to keep him
He
or
was
not.
brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Hey, man. I warned you. I've warned you.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Chicago Cubs move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1
3-1 series lead, baby.
Tanaka takes home the win. Adam Humber is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has
To
been
be
a
honest, I
special
didn't even hear what the
presentation of MLB Network.
I didn't hear what the Cubs report for Heidi Watney was. So Melendez was the only difference, man. He had 3 hits. One of them was a home run. 3-1, don't blow it like Cleveland, right? Hey, I got a sponsorship. I'll take that. And I got that guy, whoever the fuck that is. So. Yay, that guy. Yeah. That's all I got. Woo. It's not going to be Freddie Pulliam, I'll tell you that. Dude, I better not blow it. I don't know. You know who I'm thinking about starting? We could clinch it. Thinking about starting James Cho, man. His last performance in a Cubs uniform, I think, should make it count. I think I'm going to start him in Game 5. Because everybody else has got to win. Why not him? Am I right? Let's see here. Well, I hope they kind of add lines to her or something. I like Heidi. I really do. I like the addition. I do hope that they fix a little... I hope they do a little more variety with her. I've gotten some good stuff that I didn't even think about doing. You know, like there was one game she talked about how I don't know, like my guys hit like 5 line drives, or the White Sox hit 5 line drives that were over 100 miles per hour exit velocity or something. And I'm just like, how do you know that? So, I don't know. I kind of like the little details like that. Let's see. Is there anybody on that I feel like hosting that's smaller than my channel? I don't know about this one. I don't know who this person is. Oh, I got somebody. Okay, there's somebody we can host. 2-game lead, and then a night. Yes, Amish, I'm absolutely going to do that. I like that idea because we don't know if he's going to retire at the end of the season. So, sweet, Maddie. Look forward to it. I'll tell you what, guys. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go say hi to retired old-timer who's got a Tigers franchise going on right now. So just go in and say hi. Make the man feel good. Very nice guy. Been in his stream a couple times. So let's go say hi to retired old-timer, shall we? You guys have a great night. Love you all. And we will see you tomorrow night. Go Cup.